What is up, my YouTubers? Today I have a 5th gen OU match for you guys, and this was against a great buddy of mine, NFE. Make sure you go check him out. He has some really nice videos up on YouTube, and you know, he has really come a long way in battling, and this was a really close match against him. So let's get this battle started. So he's gonna go ahead and lead off with his Terrakion. And I'm going to lead off with my Mian Xiao. Don't really want to stay in because he does outspeed and he can just finish me off with the close combat. So I'm going to go out to my Celebi as he goes through the Stone Edge, predicting my Salamence to come in. But no, I go out into my Celebi, predicting the close combat. So he's going to switch. I predict a switch. I'm not sure into what, as he goes into his Wish Me Caught. I pull a double switch into my pincher here. And he's going to set up a sub. I predict him to do that. And I'm going to go straight for the acrobatics. That is flight gem boosted. So, you know, that will easily break that sub. So, yeah, sub's going to fade. Lefty's recovery and stuff. So, I'm going to predict him to switch here and go for the Swords Dance as he switches out into his Victini. And I set up the Swords Dance completely forgetting about this Victini. So, I don't really want to stay in even though I have +2 because, you know, because of that overpowered V-Crate. And I don't want to lose my Scizor just yet. So, I'm going to go out to my Heatran to take the V-Crate because of Flash Fire. But no, he predicts me, goes for the U-turn, which was great play on his part. So he's going to U-turn out into his Terrakion. Don't really want to stay in, and I'm going to go out into my pincher again to scare him out, as he's just going to go for the Earthquake, you know, to kill my Heatran. But no, I stay in. But no, I switch out. So yeah, he's going to go out into his Zapdos, and I'm going to go for the Acrobatics, predicting his Victini to come in. And I'm going to switch because there's nothing I can do to this Zapdos, and I predict the Heat Wave, so I switch out into my Heatran to get that Flash Fire boost, and he's gonna switch out, go out into his Gengar, not sure why, and I'm just gonna go for the Overheat, easy one-hit KO. You know, that is Flash Fire boosted, and it is stab, and Gengar does not have the best defenses. So anyway, he's gonna switch out, go out into his Terrakion, and I'm gonna switch, not wanting to take a close combat, and I know for certain that he's gonna go for the close combat this turn, so I switch out into my Salamence to take that, and pretty sure he wants to switch because he's locked into close combat, and judging by that damage, he looks like he's banded, and yeah, so he's gonna go out into his Zapdos. I predict that, and I'm just gonna go for the Draco Meteor. Boom. You know, Draco Meteor is probably one of the strongest moves in the game, so that will easily one-hit KO that Zapdos. So he's gonna go out into his Victini. I'm not really afraid of his V-Crate simply because I resist it, but I'm gonna switch out to my Celebi as fodder anyway, as he's just gonna go for the V-Crate on my Celebi, and of course, Celebi cannot take this because, you know, it is super effective, and V-Crate is 180 base power, stab, and all that stuff. So, yeah, down goes my Celebi. Kind of annoyed about that, but what can you do? So, I'm gonna switch out, go out into my Salamence again to get that -1 on his attack. So now I predict him to switch as he goes out into his Terrakion, and I'm just gonna go for the Roost, wanting to get my HP back. And you know, Roost is gonna heal me back up. So I'm gonna stay in, predicting him to overpredict, but he makes the good play and just goes straight for the Stone Edge. So yeah, that was a great play on his part. So that prediction cost me my Salamence. So now I'm gonna switch out into my pincher, as he's gonna go for the Stone Edge. I predict him to switch out into his Victini again. But no, he doesn't, and he leaves his Terrakion in his fodder, and that will just die to a Bullet Punch. So he's gonna go out into his Toxicroak. I went for the Bullet Punch here, and he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, but I thought that the Bullet Punch would go first, but apparently not, and he's gonna finish me off with a Sucker Punch. So I'm gonna go out into my Heatran, gonna go for the Earth Power. That being super effective, I thought it would KO, but it didn't, and this is where rocks could have helped me, but I didn't set them up, which kind of cost me a bit in the long run, but what can you do about it? So yeah, he just took down my Heatran, and I've lost my Scarfer, and you know, he's gonna get that Lefty's recovery. Probably should put Black Sludge on that simply because, you know, for the trick tricking Pokemon. But anyway, I'm gonna go on to my me and Xiao. He's gonna switch out to go out into his Wishmacott here. It's gonna take a Stone Edge, yeah, decently, and he will get some lefties recovery. And I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice here, but he does go for the Toxic, and he went first because of the Prankster ability. So yeah, Hidden Power Ice is gonna definitely KO the Swishmacotts, and you know, he kind of wants to stall me out with a Toxic, but I didn't really see the point because he still had that Victini, which was Scarfed. So yeah, so he's gonna go out into his Toxicroak and go for the Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge, thinking that it was neutral, but apparently he resists it. I thought that Stone Edge was super effective to poison, but apparently not. So I'm gonna live with 69 HP, which is epic. And he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch. I'm gonna live that with 3 HP, get off that high jump kick, and that will finish off the Toxicroak. So now he has one last Pokemon left, and it is his Victini, and my last Pokemon is my Suicune, and I'm like fully aware that he has that Fusion Bolt, but here this Fusion Bolt, he gets a crit on it, and this crit mattered so much because I did a calc and it would have been a 3-hit KO with a Fusion Bolt simply because I am a bold natured thingy, a bold natured Suicune with max HP and max defense. So I would have, if he hadn't have got that crit, I would have been able to take 3 Fusion Bolts and finish him off with the Scald in 2 shots, but no, hacks is hacks. What can you do about it? Anyway, that is the match, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later, guys. Peace out.